I got it.
Sorry, I can't see where you're
No, you're all right. I got it. Look how beautiful. Oh, okay. Look how beautiful they are. Hey, friend. It's another day. You know, I'm having it's the it's that time. It's that time right now, and I'm a little lazy. But I wanted to hop on here because um I got my birthday is coming up, and I got an Amazon gift card for my birthday. Thanks, Gran. And with that, I got some things that I really wanted. One was a bird bath, but I'm gonna make it into a fountain. I got a solar powered fountain thingy, solar powered fountain pump, and I got another wind chime because I just want noises back here. I want it to be real chill, and so I am going to set these things up. I don't really know where I'm gonna put the fountain. I kind of want to put it somewhere where I can hear it from the patio, but I'll see. Now, this is my favorite shirt, Cheech and Chong, and I haven't been wearing it because there's a hole in it. But you know what? It's Saturday. I'm chilling, so if you see it, whatever. I don't even care. I know I could sew it. I just haven't felt like sewing. Anywho, it was on sale. It's small. It's cute, and it goes into the ground with these stakes. That I really didn't look at the measurements, so that's kind of smaller than what I expected it to be. But that is okay. I have been looking at the fountains. Let me put that down at Menards, but it's too much money. I just want something simple, so real easy to put together. It did come a little scratched. All right, that's it put together. Now, where am I gonna put it? That that is the question. And I told my mom I got this, and she was like, "You're gonna have birds everywhere." I have birds everywhere anyway. But where am I gonna put it? I could always move it, but for now, I just put it right there. But like I said, I could always move it. It just goes right into the ground. Whew. Now this is the fountain that I got. It I could feel the motor because the sun is trying to go. But it does come with different heads. So that's cool. So what I'm gonna do, and I guess it's not a shut off because it runs by the sun. I'm gonna put some water in there, and I'm gonna put it this, and let's see how it works. Maybe I need to. So far, I'm underwhelmed. Okay. So I think the biggest issue is that the amount of water I have to put in there. And what's crazy is I just threw my hose. I have one of those hoses that, the retractable hoses, and I threw it down and it already had a hole over there. I threw it down and I guess it separated. So now there's another hole, so it doesn't even work right now. Well, let me try to get some more water to see if that's an issue. I mean, okay. There it goes. Okay. But here's the issue that I see. Because this isn't really big, most of the water is going to get out of the bird bath and it's going to be out of water very shortly. Maybe I'll get a bigger one. I don't know. Or a smaller one of these. But it's definitely going to run out of water because most of the water is spilling out of it. So setup, 10 out of 10. Size, ordered by consumer, 0 out of 10. Water already dribbled down already. Maybe try a different nozzle so it's not shooting so much. A lot of water still spilling out. We'll see. Well, that's shooting it high in the air. I think I'm gonna have to order a wider basin. I mean, this was like maybe $15. I have to see. It wasn't like super expensive, but I'll figure it out. All right, the next thing, wind chimes. I always want a nice pair of wind chimes. I have a wooden pair down there. Let's see if I have it by the tent, but it doesn't really make a noise. And the wind chimes at Menards are kind of expensive, and I feel like this is the same quality. What was $12 or somewhere in there? I want it here, but I know it's not going to get enough breeze. Put it here. Yeah. Now, I do have some rain in my rain barrel I can water. But I was looking at one of the YouTubers I watch, even though she's in the UK, and yes, I know they get a lot of rain, but she only waters her community garden, and she has a large plot, like once a week. And I guess people were asking, how do you do that and your plants are still alive? And she said, well, I train my plants to survive. Now, I know I can't do that here because it's going to get into the 90s and things like that. But I want to see if I can get away from watering every day and see if I can maybe water every other day. So yesterday I did come out here, I watered. It looked like it was going to rain, but it didn't. But I watered and fertilized. I used fish emulsion, the liquid. I definitely fertilized because some of my onions and my garlic was looking like they were getting a little yellowy, and my beans, and I know beans are nitrogen fiends, so I know it needed fertilization. And after fertilizing, I actually see growth. Now, these weren't the beans that were turning yellow. They're the ones that are getting eaten up. But there was definitely growth overnight. But these are the beans that were looking yellowish. They're still looking kind of yellow after I fertilized, but I do see a change in growth. just overnight. So hopefully that helps. And while I'm over here, look at what my peas are doing. Look at what my peas are doing. I have blooms. I have blooms, y'all. And I'm gonna have to come out here. I still haven't finished this trellis, but it looks like, yeah, she's gonna need that real soon. But she had been trying to wrap around the onions and all kind of stuff, and I'm like, dude, you have a trellis. Find it. Don't use the onion. But let me get back to these things. Now, when I had this type of net over the blueberries, it was an issue. I don't know where these flies are coming from, if they're in the dirt. But I do come out here every now and then and open it up and release these flies. And then they just come back. Before I switched out the type of net I had on the blueberries, I finally got it under control. But now I gotta start over with these. So let me free these flies. And while I'm freeing the flies, look, my lettuce took. Come on. Oh my God, they're all in the dirt. Come on, flies. Get out of the pot. Get out. I don't want to trap you in here. Go away. Go away. Go away. Out. 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 Why do you want to be caught in here? I know it's even worse now that I use the fish emulsion. And lastly, this one. Look how gorgeous these are. Covering them was the best decision I could have made. It's so worry-free. And I'm really only covering the things I don't have to worry about pollination. So far, I only see one fly that's made it back into one of these. Things like my beans, they're not going to get covered like that. Things that need pollination to fruit, they're not going to get covered. If anything, I'll use a net that's big enough so the pollinators can get in. But right now, I just have this covered so the squirrels don't mess with it. But even this, when I fertilized yesterday, it was just these two leaves. This wasn't here, that wasn't there. Was not there. I'm gonna leave it uncovered because now I think it needs more room to grow. So I'm gonna keep it uncovered and see what happens. I am so tempted to pull this. I know it's ready. Should I pull it? If I'm gonna pull, I'd rather pull it with you. It's a radish. Okay. Okay. And you know what? I don't even eat radishes like that, but my friend gave it to me. And it's been probably about a month since I planted this. I want to say a month. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to eat this. Okay, radish. How does this one work? Oh, I broke your leaves. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I might have been able to keep it in there longer. Who knows? Maybe I'll plant some more. That wasn't too bad. But I see a whole bunch of carrots coming in. Loofah's hanging in there. The cucumbers were looking a little sad, but after fertilization coming back, the color's coming back to my onions. Oh. This is the fertilizer that I used. Right here. Everything in me wants to water, but I'm gonna try to ignore that urge. This is Saturday, the 31st. My crowded sweet potatoes. The one that I broke off the root is trying to turn black a little bit. I don't know if you can really see it. And then coming back to this thing. Yeah, all the water. So I'm gonna have to get one with a bigger basin probably. Not probably, I will. I don't want this to keep trying. I'm gonna put this up so the motor's not constantly trying to go. And I'm gonna dump this water out because I don't want the mosquitoes to think they can make a home. All right, friend, that's all I'm gonna do today. So thank you for looking at this video and spending some time with me. I'm gonna cut these up and wash them and cut these up. And I think I can eat the greens too. I have to look. And I can't remember if I could have let these get bigger, but I believe this is a pretty good size for a radish, but I'll double check. And if I should have let these gotten bigger, I know for next time. But I do like the fast turnaround time for these. So anyway, friend, thank you for hanging with me. Bye.